lollipop. Piper, warfare was spirit. Game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money, telling us lies, or selling beside me while the enemy high. Yeah, I'm forget the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? That on his head, that on his head. Rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God beside us.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Get it! Ready!
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is stopped as he reaches that. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Smash! Ready! Go!
Going to the ground again on first. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Pistol now for Milroe. Flushed out right. He's running with it, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Viking 18! Ready! Go! Ready!
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And maybe make... Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr., and that'll bring up 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. Has it in close. And he's down inside the 40 before.
Exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running with Achane here out of the gun. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Down by Caleb Ransall.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Second down carry for Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
Quite the opening drive they've put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Back to pass on 1st and 10. On to the left side.
With the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Running left. Here's Achane. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. I'll throw it. The Giants finish off their opening drive. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. They're set up at the 35 now.
Get it. 68. Go. Ready.
They start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on.
Another one for Gibbs. He finds space for a few yards that time. Put on the play by Poona Ford.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Chicago! These quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, Isaiah Rogers. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Cuts it to the right sideline. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Giants make it a one-point game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready? 18 cards, go!
They give to Gibbs on the option. Powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready?
From the gun, Milrow. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Let's go!
Gibbs now from the gun. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 29. That's good. 4 First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
kick this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Ready? At the 60, at the 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Sending a receiver left. Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Giants.
Achane, a 1st down carry. Rolling into enemy territory. Makes a cut to the right sideline. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Giants can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. De'Von Achane with the touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. They're set up at the 35 now.
Dragon 60. Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
McMillan with the catch out left. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
26-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He splits down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready? Go!
1st down throw here from Milroe. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made in close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. And stick with Achane. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This time it's a passing play. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Motion man sent left. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. It's Achane on the inside give. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Looking to throw here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Brooklyn first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
They motion a receiver left. He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Working quickly here.
19 Tiger.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
19 Lions. Get it. Ready.
Milroe from the gun. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready. Go.
Milroe with it on 1st. Rolling out to his left. That one's caught along the left sideline. can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chicago first down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Ready?
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Ready? Hurt! Hey, smash! Ready?
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Again, it's Gibbs. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Ready?
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Just keep on continuing the evolution of wide receivers as runners. You know, that used to just...
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Come on.
There's another for it. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. These guys take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Aubrey good on the point after. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Visitors 28.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued looks of your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought in, they do at least force this 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down. Looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end left. Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
They are throwing it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumps it off to Achane. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Here we go, here we go. Panthers,
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take a... Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Chased out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Strike 79 Broncos. 70, 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Forced out to his right. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Ready. Let go.
The right side, caught by Wilson. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's dropped just short the marker, maybe a yard away.
Down at the 2-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Ready, ready. 70 Lions. Bronco 80. Warrior 70.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! These guys push their lead further to start the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys double their lead to 14.
Visitors 28.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. 16 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Not an enviable spot as they come up, third and long. Third and long for him here. He throws it deep to the left side. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Buying some time right. He takes it himself. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And they'll finally get him.